What's up? It's your boy Karceno here, and let's get into it. Let's talk about Power. Season 3, Episode 9. I call the shots. Now, as this takes place, it starts off with Ghost and Tommy facing each other. And what they both looking at each other is Tommy is like conflicted basically because he doesn't trust Ghost. Ghost doesn't trust Tommy. They both want different things, and Ghost just is like, man, why you didn't answer the phone? And he's like, oh well, he had me at the warehouse showing me what's in the warehouse, Tommy. Tommy came out and told him and was completely honest with Ghost. Where Ghost wasn't being completely honest with Tommy. Now, the episode shifts into Tommy's favor once he finds out Ghost was actually outside once Milan's like, I had my guy that was telling Ghost actually saw Ghost's car outside the warehouse. So he's telling him, look, I seen Ghost outside the warehouse, and he didn't even tell Tommy. So Tommy's like, look, he on to you. So anything you got going on, you need to involve me. He says, anything else you do, he's gonna kill me. If that mean anything to you, then you gonna stop what you doing. And Ghost continuously, oh man, I can't do it. See, Ghost's problem is he doesn't trust. He can't trust that people are on the same page as him. And as you see, people are getting tired of that Ghost. That whole Ghost thing, people are just, they hip to his BS. So it's not working this season like it normally was. Now he's so off balance and all over the place. He can't really function right. And then you see you got issues with Dre. He's being pulled in all these different directions. He doesn't like Kanan, but Kanan knows that he's in a catch-22 now because he should have told Ghost immediately when Kanan first came around that Kanan was still alive. So, but he didn't. And then he had the son, and now they're all friends, and he's really close with Ghost's son, and becoming a bad influence and making the kid rebel and do all these criminal activities. So Kanan's bringing up Ghost's son to be more like him in the way he wanted to raise his son to be. So it's like a son for a son. Now, Tasha, her dilemma is she still has feelings for Ghost. She's lonely. She doesn't really have any friends anymore. Her best friend is not talking to her right now because of what happened with the shop. And she's been reported missing. Like, her friends, like, she wasn't here to open up. I don't know where she is. And, where is she? People at the shop is going to notice somebody like her missing because she's the owner of the business. And Tasha's being denial, living in denial as if she's not around. She took the money and run, but we saw Tommy come in after she left, and she has no idea Tommy's might have something to do with the disappearance. Or Tommy might told her to just leave for a while. We don't know. That thing is still lingering out there. Then Ghost pulls a move on Cantos, who makes his appearance back, working for the other nightclub, wants the list, and we see Ghost be Ghost again and put Cantos back in his place. So that was pretty good, as Agent Knox is still working on his case trying to use Angela, as Angela thinks she has Knox under control, as they're starting to get closer and closer on who is the snitch on the inside, or if they find the information of the guy who was staying at the house, the guy that was working for Lobos, that ended up getting killed finally by Tommy. So now Mike was seen leaving the apartment. A lot of people think he's caught, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's caught, because he was actually said, I'll go there, because he had a lead from another detective, so he could weasel his way out of it and talk his way out. But Ghost goes over there to see Tasha. She's got like half a boob out. She's, you were right, Ghost. Whenever a woman starts saying you're right, and she's all soft talking, she's drinking some wine, it's going down. Man knows that's the sign. She's agreeing with me? Well, I don't want to fight. You're right. It'd be, whoa! I was thinking about building that new house outside just for me, for the games. Well, we'll see if it's in the budget. See if we can get it. Like, whoa! I know what she wants tonight. So, that always works. So they sleep together, everything seems like it's fine, and he's like, oh, don't worry, after tonight, everything's going to go back to normal. We finna have Milan. He talked Ruiz into going in there and putting Milan on tape and getting him caught. But Tasha remembers what Milan told her. So she goes ahead and calls Tommy and says, whatever Ghost got planned, you need to interfere with it, because it's going on right now with Ruiz. So it needs to be, stopped. So Tommy takes him out, kills Ruiz, and now he confronts Ghost. And Ghost tells him, hey, you know what? I didn't trust you with the information, because, look, I'm trying to get out. And I'm never going to stop. So unless you put me down right now, it is what it is. I don't want to do this no more. I'm not trying to be a drug dealer for the rest of my life. It's just that's not what I want to do, Tommy. So Tommy was like, you know what? We'll do it. We'll take him out. But this time, I call the shots. I'm the one that's going to do it. Then Tommy goes to Milan and says, we got to kill Ghost. That's it. But this time in his eyes, it looks like he's dead serious. But Milan is a little, worried about it. And they need Ghost to sign those papers to that nightclub, to where they have that deal for the distribution, where the club could be in all these different locations and expand, because that means they can expand their drug empire with Milan. So they need Ghost to sign those papers, and once he signed those papers, then Ghost is a free target. So going into next episode, everything shifts on Tommy. So season 3 winded up being Tommy's season. Everything has really hinged on Tommy. Every episode with Holly, this whole season has really been about Tommy. And now everything is on the edge, and it all depends on Tommy. He's calling the shots. Who lives, who dies, it all depends. Which side is Tommy going to go on? And a lot of people feel he's going to go at it and try to kill Milan for Ghost. I think he might want to join Milan. Or he might kill Milan and be the new Milan. He really wants to be in the drug game and running it. So we got to see how the cops are going to play in this role. He might work with the cops, but I doubt it. That just don't seem like Tommy's MO. But it's a lot of questions on the table. A lot of things can go either way. Is 50 either going to be an issue, or will he be revealed in this next episode? Which I'm shocked no one has seen him on the streets as much as he's out in the daytime. Anybody that used to work for Ghost or anything else, you know, there's Kanan. But then again, no one really saw him when he was out, you know. People who saw him barely saw him and knew who he really was because he was gone for 10 years. So these new guys really don't know him that well, except for the crew. And they had no word that he was dead. Only people that knew he was dead was the people that did it. Other than that, nobody else really knew. When Kanan came and go, so I guess it kind of makes sense if he disappeared for a while. Kanan ain't around, and, you know, be like, oh, Kanan, you know, he probably up in New York somewhere doing his thing. You know, so it's not a big thing if they didn't see him. So now that they see him probably pop his head up or move around, they're like, oh, okay, there he is. He's doing his thing. But this weekend is going to be intense. It's going to be incredible. And I just can't wait to see what they unveiled in the season finale of Power. It's your boy Karceno. I'm out.